There is nothing wrong with your music player. Everything you hear is being carried out as we intend. We control the treble and the bass. The imaginative processes between your ears are now under our influence. Do not attempt to adjust this podcast. You're listening to Relative Dimensions.
Hello out there, everyone, and welcome back. It is finally an episode of Relative Dimensions. Did I turn the record on?
Finally!
It's so weird. I'm so second guessing myself here, trying to figure out things. Oh my gosh. Trying to get things going. This is Relative Dimensions number 12. This is number 12. It's been a long time coming. But it's April 29th, 2012. In case you forgot, my name's Chris Renshaw. And the guy over there is Philip.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know you forgot my face. It's changed. I've lost hair. If anybody out there cared at all.
Hey, I'm growing the beard back.
You're growing the beard back. All right.
Ashley likes it.
Ashley likes the beard?
So therefore I'm growing. I'm the one that doesn't like the beard.
Okay.
Because it just itches.
Yeah.
And then there's like stuff on my lip. But it appeals to the lazy part of me because then I don't have to shave as much.
Hey, that's why 95% of technology was invented. That's right. 95% of technology was to make us lazier.
Yeah. So I'm married.
That's right. Check that out over there, guys.
That's one thing. Nice little fancy ring. It's actually not that fancy. It's really not that.
It's better than what I got going on. Nothing.
So, been married a little over a week now.
That's right.
It was last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Which is why we did not have an episode last week.
Saturday. And I'd like to say this man right here. Sorry, I had to get my pointer finger in the camera. This man right here has set the bar for wedding ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen. All right? We timed it.
What like?
We timed.
Are you talking about like the
yes.
speed record?
Yes. We had a criteria, okay? Our criteria was when Ashley got up to the altar, bam, that's when the timer stopped, okay? And then when you two exited out the doors in the back, that's when the timer ended.
Okay.
All right? 8 minutes, 17 seconds.
Really?
Yes.
That quick?
Get in, get off, get out.
Ashley was like, I don't want this to be a long thing. Plus, it was like hot outside. We're in like long tuxes and everything.
It was bam, bam, bam.
And just like all the cool stuff was afterwards anyways.
Yes, it was.
That's where all the booze was. And
except for those two janky bitches, but we're not getting into that. It's just whatever, all right? I'm just saying, it was whatever.
Oh, God.
They were cute, but whatever. They were bitches.
Oh, you don't even say that, hey, you know, there's the possibility that they may listen to this since they do know me.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
There were a bunch of women at your party.
Yeah. I think they know.
Okay. I'll get over it.
You don't care?
Nope. Don't care.
Oh, gosh. Did you read Docs?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, we missed you, Doxson.
Doxson, of course I always have protection. Got 9mm in my back pocket.
It says, Philip, one day you'll find your Mrs. Ryder, wake up and remember you didn't use protection, have to get married. Shotgun wedding.
Hey, man, I carried a 9mm in the back pocket, man.
Always got protection.
Always got protection.
So, yeah. Went to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. You know, I graduated high school in South Carolina. Lived there for pretty much 4 years. Never went to Myrtle Beach.
What?
Nope.
It's a
never
great
went to Myrtle
place.
Beach. And that's what everybody says. Everyone's like, oh, you got to go to Myrtle Beach. Nope, never went to Myrtle Beach.
I mean, I don't know how much we're going to go back because it was a long drive. But, like, if you live, like, because, I mean, you probably were, like, within an hour or so, 2 hours tops.
We were...
Why not?
I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. It's because I was grounded for most of high school.
Philip.
English homework, man. Why? Okay? I don't like.
We're corrupting it anyways with our texting.
We are corrupting it with our texting, but it's I cannot stand that all these subjects teach you general ideas. That if I want to write a business letter, it's a combination of these 8 other things that I learned. Why don't you just teach me how to write a business letter?
Well, I have a theory that like approximately 60% of everything you learn in school is worthless.
Yeah, like our algebra teacher, she taught us how to calculate like mortgage payments.
That's actually kind of useful.
That's something you needed.
Yeah.
That was like the one useful thing that I retained from that class.
By the way, Doxson wants to know if you have twins or if there are twins.
What if there are twins?
And you got both of them.
And
they're both preggers. Then what do you do? Move to Utah?
I change my name and go to a non-extradition treaty country.
Philip, the eternally bad father.
Yes. Hey, Aníbal has already said that he is going to raise my hellspawn for me. He's just going to train them to assassinate me on sight.
Oh, okay.
So I can have as many babies as I want. I just keep raising the probability that every time I go to the store,
you're going to get shot.
Shanked, right? Some little kids running away. You're my daddy.
I just suddenly have the Princess Bride. My name is Ingo Montoya. You are my father. Prepared to die. So, went to Myrtle Beach. Played some mini golf. That's the big thing there. Like, I don't care. I don't give a rat's behind about the beach. Look at me. I'm pasty white. I burn in the beach. I don't like being outside too much.
No.
Which, by the way, if you don't like being like if you don't mind the fact the water's freezing, it's because like we didn't go in the water at all.
Mm-hmm.
So going in like April, not a bad time because I've been in like July and in June, and it's just like people everywhere. You have to wait in line to do anything. Restaurants are like lines are out the door.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
We in April, there's nothing but a bunch of old people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to breakfast at Denny's and there's just old people everywhere.
Were there 2
and you're
Denny's?
just like awkward. Yes, there were.
There were 2 Denny's,
and we went to the good one.
Let's not go to that one. Let's go to the good one.
So, yeah,
I checked out the website that you sent me, the ridemakers.com.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, I found out about that. That was one of the places at the main place we went to, which was Broadway at the Beach, which is this big, huge shopping center around this lake.
Okay.
And they got they got everything. They got stores, they got restaurants, they got bars and clubs, and a couple of attractions, one of which I'm going to tell you about in a sec.
Okay.
All around this lake, and it's really cool. There's even, like, one of the attractions is a zip line that goes across it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I built the car on their website.
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, it was. I saw this thing because I saw it in a coupon book. It was called Ride Makers or whatever, and I looked it up, and it's basically Build-A-Bear for boys. Because it's like you pick a car, and you can change its chassis, and like put its different styles on it, and different accessories.
You can make it remote controlled.
Oh, you can?
That's why mine was so expensive.
Oh.
Because I have it was like another $30 to get the motorized remote chassis, and then another $25
to get the controller.
Like the rechargeable battery pack and all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So $50 of that was just the RC part.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be kind of cool. I would do that.
Yeah, because I showed you the Viper.
I saw the Viper on there, and I was like, "How much do you love me, Chris?"
No.
And then Chris is like, "Philip, your boobs aren't big enough."
And I'm already married.
Oh.
Thought we just went over that.
I know.
Yes, because I'm gonna on my honeymoon. I'm gonna get you something.
That's right. That's right. It could happen.
It could happen. So
yeah, best friend gets married and goes to Myrtle Beach, and all I got was this damn golf ball.
But yeah, then chilled at Greensboro for a day just to see some family. Didn't come up, and then came back here and relaxed. Came back here, the house is trashed.
Wasn't me.
No, it's just like we wrecked it the week before, making,
and then we left for a week.
Well, it's that we made those centerpiece things, right? You saw them at the wedding. They were like flowers and stuff. called topiaries. That's what they're called.
Yes, I saw them. They were very nice.
Ashley and them made them, and I was like cutting stuff. You didn't pay attention. You saw there was a glass thing in the middle. That's whatever.
There were mints on the table.
Yes, those were good.
Those were really
My
good.
mom made those.
Oh, your mom's awesome.
Yeah, which she also made the cake.
Cake
Which was
good.
epic. Did you have some of the because there were different layers? Some of them had raspberry in it.
I had raspberry.
You had the part with raspberry. Was that not awesome? Because we kept complaining to Mom that a lot of cakes we've had are just like super sweet. They're like so sweet that you just
See,
it's good, but you can only have like one bite.
my only issue is I'm not a fan of like fondant
Yeah.
gum paste or whatever because it's
Well, this wasn't regular fondant though. This was like it was white chocolate fondant.
yeah. It's just
You don't like it?
not a big fan of.
There
fondant.
wasn't
I
much
mean,
on it though. There was only like the layer was like that thin.
and that was like the only icing on the cake. Was the
No, there was regular icing on there too.
it was a little thin layer.
Well, I mean, icing's pretty thin.
Eric's mom.
Probably Cartman. No, I bet he's talking about Eric Fisher online. Somebody.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay. Gotcha.
He's all the time making your mom jokes.
Oh, okay.
That's where he's coming from.
Sure.
As a non-Twitter person, you wouldn't understand.
Exactly. I've only tweeted. He meant Chris,
Oh,
but he said Eric.
bad
Bad Dawson.
joke.
We should shun him for 5 minutes.
So, well, now we just lost track of what we were talking about.
We were talking about your wedding.
All right,
All right.
we were talking about the cake. That's right.
Talking about
We were
the
talking about the yeah. It was because we spent forever making those topiaries and cutting flowers, and I was having to use wire cutters to cut flowers and stuff. Just got flower crap everywhere, and so like that was already in the mess. And then everything that from taking down the wedding got dumped into the house, and then all the wedding presents too, which was awesome. Love getting free stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
I mean, we got a lot of kitchen stuff, which we only have a tiny kitchen, so it kind of we're having to kind of improvise. But it's kind of sad that we didn't get as much tools because we register for a lot of tools because we need tools.
Mm-hmm.
But we did get some. We got a little mechanic set. That's cool. But so yeah. Oh, speaking of Myrtle Beach. So there was a place down there. We go down there, and I'm flipping through some of the stuff looking at Myrtle Beach, and I see this thing for MagiQuest.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Wizardry. And I see some stuff, and I read up on it, and we end up going there just because it sounded like something cool that we might want to do with Chloe. And we go there, and we talk with one of the ladies, which everyone's dressed up in, like, I think Renaissance Fair.
Okay.
So everyone's dressed up like that. And
bunch of wizards and warlocks type thing going on, and witches. Yeah. Okay.
Well, not so much like that, but just like medieval, standard peasant.
Gotcha.
But they basically it's like a real life role playing game, kind of fantasy world.
Okay.
Where like what you do is you buy a wand. And the wand kind of controls everything, and like the wand's got a sensor in it. So, like, you flick the wand, and it's all electronic stuff.
Okay.
And, like, chests will open up. Like, this little chest will open up, like, you've got 100 gold.
Huh.
And, like, you flick another thing, and lights come on, and all sorts of other stuff. And it's basically, like, you go on quests, you get gold, you earn gold, there's, like, dungeons and adventures you can do, like dragons and goblins and stuff you can kill.
Okay.
So it's like real-life World of Warcraft.
Oh, cool.
And, like, you can customize your wand.
I saw. Did you guys customize those?
Yeah.
Too? Okay.
So, hold on. I think I meant to bring it downstairs, but I'm right. 1 second. Let's put it on Philip. I'll be
All
right
right.
back.
Oh. Ah. Filler time.
Dee dee da dee do do dee da dee dee do.
Uh-oh. If you kill a dragon, does PETA come after you? No. If you kill the dragon dies, but you can't go up to the giants because they punt you for like 12 loading screens. It's horrible. I need to. Oh no.
All right, I'm back. Are we canceled yet?
No, I was just about to.
Please don't.
Okay.
Then we will be canceled.
Then we will
So
be
check
canceled.
this out.
All right, there's Chris's wand. That's a wand, dude. That's like.
Well, this was also expensive.
Okay, I can imagine.
That's the one thing is that it's expensive, but it's kind of cool. So you start off with like this part. This already was an upgrade because they had dragon wands,
Okay.
which were like more powerful, and it was like $4 extra. Okay.
See, that's the same thing with that ride maker.
Yeah.
It's like those $3 and $4 edition pieces kind of
Yeah.
add up.
But it's also like once you buy it, you're done. You know. So you get like a standard wand, which we ended up getting Chloe something like it. Chloe's was like $2 more because hers is the standard wand, but it's pink.
Okay.
But I figured she'd want pink. And then the package we got was like $35, and it included your wand, a topper. That's this little piece on the end, this part right here, and then an hour and a half of game time.
Okay.
So we played for 90 minutes. We were looking around, and they got all these like cool medallions and stuff, and they're supposed to like do stuff. Like this is the portal rune; it like unlocks hidden doors and stuff.
Okay.
And this is the like you get the power of the red dragon or whatever. Which we found out afterwards. This is supposed to be like after you, because you don't get these when you buy them. It's supposed to be like when you get them in the game, you go out and then buy it to show that you've got. Because like I didn't get the portal rune. I had to do the quest to get the portal rune.
Okay.
And this will be like if I want to actually show the portal rune. But then we didn't know this at the time.
Gotcha.
But on this one, there's on this topper, which by the way, I chose this like nice little red dragon. Each topper has a special ability. This one instantly kills the ice dragon.
Okay.
And Ashley got a blue one, so she instantly kills the red dragon.
dragons. Okay, gotcha.
Are
there only the two colors?
Well, no, there's other toppers. Like there's one that's a healing one.
Or like of the dragons, are there only the two
That's all I
colors?
saw.
Okay.
Like hers is a blue dragon one, and like mine's the red dragon one.
Gotcha.
There's like a unicorn horn that does like
You
healing.
guys just got
I think.
married. You're already fighting.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, when don't we? We kid. So there's no place on this topper to put these things. So that's why we ended up buying this thing. This thing was like $12. Yeah, I know, right? Well, all the toppers are $12.
Okay.
We got one for free because it came in the pack we
Came
got.
in the package. Now, what is that a second topper?
Yeah, this is a second topper. Like this connects into this, connects into this.
Gotcha.
And all it does is it's just designed to hold these things. You know, like it's not really necessary at all.
Gotcha.
But I thought it would look cooler.
So, if I'm looking at everything right, starting at the black handle right there, that's your wand.
This right here, from here down, this is the wand. This comes with the pack.
Gotcha.
Whatever you start with, this comes with it from between my hands. All right,
Okay. How long is that? Like a foot?
roughly.
Okay. Cool.
So with the package we bought, we got one topper, which we got these right here, the little drag, from my fist up, and then we needed something to hold the runes that we wanted, and that's where this middle piece comes in, and we bought that part.
All right.
But so we go in, really corny, like it's really corny and cheesy and very kiddie, but we had so much fun. Oh my gosh, like I understand everything that's going on, and it's like. There's people on screens dressed up weird, and you're like interacting with them, and it's completely corny and cheesy, and you have to just throw all that out the window it's really really fun.
Okay.
In fact, we got 5 of the runes because the first thing was like, well, since we bought this rune, we should go do that quest.
Gotcha.
The only problem is like you can't do the adventures like killing the dragons till you get a lot of the runes. So we got 5. We got all 5 of the rooms we needed to do the adventure quest, and then our time ran out. So, but I got up to the Magi level because there's like different. You have ranks, levels too, like in WoW. Like there's Junior Wizard and like Apprentice Wizard, and then there's like Magi. They go Magi, and then there's like Magi, and then like
Master Magi.
Master Magi. What are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm on that page.
Yeah, but yeah. So they have these all big worlds and everything. In Myrtle Beach, but we found out that they also do them. Have you ever heard of the Great Wolf Lodge?
That rings a bell for some reason.
It's an indoor water park and like family resort kind of place.
Okay.
There's one in Williamsburg. There's a couple. There's one in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Those are the two closest to us. But they're these family resorts that also have like an indoor water park and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Found out each one of those also has MagiQuest in them. But except for it's built in more into the lodge. Like they're like considered like forest locations or whatever.
Okay.
Where it's you kind of run around the resort and then do different stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So we bought Chloe like so they had all this like pink gear. We got her like a cape and like a tunic, and she's all decked out in it. There were some photos I posted on Facebook. I don't know if you saw them. That's what she's in.
Okay.
So now it's like I want to go now. I want to go back. Like it was so fun. Like I was so like it sucked because the place didn't open till 1 o'clock. Like because we did this on Tuesday, we were leaving on Wednesday. We were like, man, if just the place would open up sooner, we could go do that for a little bit and then leave.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have to be in Greensboro till later on that night. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So yeah, a couple weeks we want to take Chloe down because we already got her the wand. We just pretty much had to pay for some playtime. Ashley's like, shouldn't we decorate it for her? I'm like, no. I was like, I know Chloe. She's gonna want to decorate her own wand.
She's gonna want to decorate, yeah.
So there's like, and it's not just like the toppers and these little like they have like kits where you can get like strings and feathers and all sorts of crap. Like it's just and all of it's
Oh yeah.
cha-ching, cha-ching, but hey, it looks cool.
Get that girl a job.
Huh?
Get that girl a job.
Yeah, well, she's my girl now.
Adventure room.
She's officially my stepdaughter.
That's right.
I gotta treat my girl. So, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I may take this to the Renaissance Fair with me. Oh, Ashley and I've already talked about, like, we're going to make our own outfits and stuff, too.
Oh, cool.
Like wizard stuff. She wants to go to the Renaissance Fair now.
Oh, hey, look, magical items.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they have, like, compasses and stuff.
So I'm looking at there's, like, a compass.
Yeah,
and
like,
a
you'll see all these different pedestals that have this kind of, like, cog shape to them, and you fit your compass in there, and it registers something, and so you can, like, keep track of where you are or something like that.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like 2 floors, the place. Like there's the bottom floor and then there's a top floor. And like the quests are you have to go find, like one of them was you had to go find these certain crystals. And they're all in like all the, it's not really hard. One was
hey, closest one's in New Jersey, I think.
No. The one in Williamsburg's actually the closest. It's only like 3 hours away.
Okay.
That's a Great Wolf's Lodge. You have to choose those
Great
separately.
Wolf's, gotcha, I see it now.
All those other locations are like the bigger locations, but
you can go to Japan.
Yeah, I know, right? You lost my train of thought again.
Yeah, we were talking about actually.
Oh yeah,
going
you go like you got to go find this crystal. So you like swipe your wand at the crystal, it lights up. It's like you found blah 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 crystal, and once you find all the crystals, you get the rune. And they're all in, like, riddles. It's not hard. It's just, like, telling you kind of where you have to go. So then you have to go in that area and just kind of search around. It's like a big scavenger hunt. And there's, like, a dungeon, and there's a crypt, and there's also, like, a forest area with, like, fairies and stuff. It was really cool, and, like, a castle. So.
There's an online version of the game?
Yeah, there is. That was the other thing that came with the pack we got, is a MagiQuest Online.
Gotcha.
No, I haven't installed it yet. It's PC only, so we couldn't install it while we were out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't brought it downstairs to install it here.
Okay.
But my computer screen just went to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Shazam!
Boom, it works.
It works. It's so funny because Chloe kept pointing at things around the house. I'm like, it doesn't work here. It's like it doesn't work except for that area.
Now, is that a IR?
Yes.
Sensor? Okay.
It's also got it's basically a IR and RFID.
Okay.
Kind of a mixture of the two. Yeah.
These kids and their technology.
It's so cool though. But yeah, a couple weeks. I'm thinking maybe not this coming weekend, but the weekend afterwards, I want to take Chloe on like a day trip down.
sweet.
because it's only like 3 hours down. Go play for a little while, come back.
Heck yeah.
I told Ashley, I was like, okay, for my birthday, I think we're just going to get a bunch of the guys to go down and play. Because you can duel, too. Like,
really?
the pack that we got came with, like, 5 dueling passes,
Okay.
and there's, like, a dueling station. We didn't get a chance to use this, so I never got to use all my 5 passes. And, like, you get in one side, and they get in the other, and you kind of, like, choose your power. Like, it's got, like, all the buttons of all the abilities out there, and then the ones that you have with your wand or whatever light up.
Okay.
And then you press it, and then, like, I mean, I never got to do it.
cast.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
you press it so it knows which thing you're casting, and then you just kind of cast it, and then the screen behind them will do like stuff exploding and things like that.
Ah.
So it was really cool, and like each person gets a turn to do it. And there's like different abilities. Like some of the runes have like, or some of the abilities is like a freeze spell where like they can't cast anything at the moment. Or
Okay.
yeah, so really cool.
That's pretty neat, man.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to come.
We'll have to. Oh man,
What?
I'm just looking at all this stuff. I'm like, I want to build a car. I want to build a wand.
Yeah, but the cars, I don't know. I didn't see if there was any other. I think the Ride Maker's place was just in
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach.
Well, like, it was online, so it's like you can have. You can
Oh,
have
you
the
could
stuff
order
sent
it?
To you. Yeah.
Do you need a car, though?
What's that?
You got to have the wand.
I was looking at other stuff they have.
Uh-huh.
And,
Are you talking with Ride Makers, or are you
no,
talking about MagiQuest?
MagiQuest. Where was I? I was under Swords and Shields,
Uh-huh.
and those are just they're like the Swords and Shields and stuff. They're just they're like costume pieces, is all they are.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me flip to this.
Because they're
You
all
kinda
made out.
see-
They're all made out
This
of
is
wood.
the
so
this
they
is the
don't have any-
MagiQuest website. And what are you in the shop?
Yeah, I'm in the shop.
Gotcha. What'd you say? Swords and Shields. Oh yeah, I saw all this stuff. It's really cheesy. So like yeah, here you can see all the different wands. See, there's all these different wands. Like the top 3 are were limited edition ones that are like they were like $2 more. The I think, or maybe it's just the top 2. The middle 3, the black and gold, the dark brown, and the silver wand were like the standard. So if you get just like the standard, any of the packages, you get one of those 3 that come with it. And then the last 2 were the dragon wands, which are what we paid for. So, but I was like, that's just too epic. Plus, I love red and black. Like here's all the different runes. Oh, those are the collector's runes. Like Ashley got the where's it? Is this one the dragon? Nope. Ashley got one that was really cool. I don't see it on here.
Because you have the Red Dragon Adventure rune.
Yes, I do. Oh, here it is. This is the one Ashley got. I think hers is so much cooler. It's Ice Dragon Adventure rune. Yeah. And then they got the quest runes. These are all the different runes that you can get. And I think the clan runes are also kind of quest runes also. Yeah. I don't know why they're in there. Yeah, so like you start out by picking like you pick a wand, you pick a clan, like there's different types of magi, like we were the warrior clan. Then you make a name, you fill out this whole thing, and they register you in their system. And the only thing I thought was messed up was that as much as techno savvy as this place was,
Okay.
and as much as they like it's all like registered through computers and stuff, like nothing's stored on here.
Really?
Yeah. This just has like I said, it's an RFID chip, so that when I do something, it knows to associate it with me.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Well, I know, but here's my catch: that it's all that techno savvy, but none of the places are linked in with each other. So if you go to a new place, you have to start over. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Exactly.
That's a problem.
So
you did all that stuff in Myrtle Beach, and none of that's going to carry over to Williamsburg.
but they also said that the quests are different. So you're not doing the exact same thing.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I mean, I access WoW on 2 different computers.
Exactly. That's why I said that's my one gripe is just like, you almost got it perfect. But I'm just like, really? it's not that hard. It would not be that hard to do.
To link up
To
have
get
a cloud server.
exactly, and that way it could just pull from wherever. Like it keeps my name. Like it store and see that's the deal is it stores some of the stuff.
Okay.
Like it stores me.
You're gonna roll into Williamsburg and be like, "Hey, my name's Chris, and I got this number for my ID," and they know who you are.
No, they don't even have to do that. They just take this one and stick it in this thing, and it automatically goes, "Hey, this is Chris Renshaw. His Magi name is Professor." And then it automatically loads stuff, but it doesn't load like my experience or my gold or any of my runes and stuff.
Oh, that's horrible.
I'm like, really? It's just a few more lines of code.
Yep.
But I guess they want to make it so that since they're taking the time to do things different at each place, that you get to experience it at each place.
Well, I mean,
I guess they also figure people aren't going to go to every single place.
why not?
I don't know. But so, yeah. We're gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna get a bunch of people to go.
I'm gonna have to.
Because what's
Now, can I see
all right?
the one?
Yeah,
real
you
quick?
can see
All
it.
right. Now, what I was looking is when you were messing around with this for a second. That's
Oh yeah, that's how it turns on and off.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like yeah, we were wondering about. I was like, man, this is really kind of shoddy. Like if you know, here, let me see it for a sec. See how it. That's how you kind of know. You know, let me hold it in front of the camera. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a light.
It's lighting up blue.
There's a light in here
The red dragon.
that when
lights
you
up
shake
blue.
it, that's because that's how it kind of knows.
Knows what
But
it's
like, see if I turn it, see,
doing.
so
Okay.
it's off.
Yeah, that was that on the rest of the wand too, because I know there was something down lower.
Well, that's because
That
it's
was-
two toppers. Each topper's kind of got the on off.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
Also,
what it
even
is.
that middle one would light
Well,
up.
it's just the way that they link into, because they use the same system to connect. But like it does. This one doesn't really do anything if you turn it. But the way they explain it is so you can turn the powers on and off. Like say, I don't want to instantly kill the ice dragon. Like maybe I want to actually fight it.
Why?
To do something, because like they say when you kill it, just kind of go boom, and it's
Yeah.
dead. If you actually wanted to like duel the dragon or whatever, where it might be more fun.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, no. I spent the $4. I want to kill him right now.
Yeah, exactly. Boom, you're dead. All right. So did you want to see that back?
That is. Yeah, I'm just looking. This is pretty nifty over here, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was like my only issue because like I saw it and the stuff was shaking. And I'm like, this seems. I mean,
Yeah.
I might get a little violent. I'm going
Well, no,
over
no,
here,
no.
you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
if you're like, see, the way I was holding it was kind of like this.
Okay.
Because, well, actually, I was kind of holding it so that it's dangling down, and then you do this.
So you're held in your wrist a little bit.
Yeah.
You got okay. Wrist control, people. Wrist
Yes.
control.
It's all in the
Okay.
wrist. And I think we were talking about like taking these off and putting them on a belt instead.
That's what it says right here. It's
Yeah.
like you can display them on your costume or belt.
Yeah, they had belts too for like your wand. Like I had a holster for your wand and like pouches and stuff. We meant to get one for Chloe, but we didn't. But we forgot. We got her so much other stuff. We got let's see.
Click on the, belt section here.
Yeah. But the other thing is they didn't have belt. We wanted to get them for us, but they didn't have them in our size. Like it's designed for. It's a very kid place. It's designed for kids. The largest they had an extra large, but they ran out, and they weren't going to get any back for a while. So, I think it's probably enough about MagiQuest.
On the website, they only go up to large.
No, well they told
It
us
could
there
be that
was an
they're out.
extra large,
It could be because they're out of it.
or they may stop making them. So.
Whatever. Make
my own belt. Good gosh, it's already 7:40. This may be a long episode.
Hey, don't have a problem with that.
So,
All right, so I'm looking over here.
okay.
All right, I'm looking over here, and you got your iOS games.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to briefly mention this, is that mainly because Draw Something's been so big. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's the cool thing is that it's linked into Facebook, so I think you can play it on Facebook. I'm not sure because I have it on my iPod, so I wouldn't know. But basically, it's like Pictionary. It's basically it's a funky Pictionary game.
Okay.
But it's like you play with your friends, and you get 3 words, and each word, like you get a coins based on what word you pick. Like the easy word will be 1 coin, and then it's up to 3 coins is the harder word.
Okay. Nope. I have seen.
You've seen somebody else play it?
Yes. They didn't have an iPhone,
It's also an Android.
but yeah, okay, they had an Android.
Yeah. And then you draw it, and then they see you draw it as you're drawing it, and then try and guess. And then when it goes back to your turn, you see them as you're drawing it, attempting to guess the word. So it's kind of cool in that regard.
Okay.
So I just wanted to kind of... And then I also played this game called Cartoon Wars Gunner.
Okay.
It was really cool that if I felt like it, and I was going to talk about it more, I'd put the camera down so you could see it. But basically, it's a bunch of stick figures. But you start off with an arrow, or like a bow and arrow, and you're fighting off people with bows and arrows and swords. And as the levels progress, the enemies get harder. Like, I've gotten to the point where you have, like, demons running after you and, like, tigers and armored robots or whatever.
Okay.
But, like, you get gold and stuff, and you can upgrade your stats, but you can also upgrade your weapons. Like, I've got a handgun, which is really good. I got a samurai sword, a bazooka, and then I got a long-range assault rifle. That's been my favorite gun so far. And it's just you battling endless waves of stuff. But I know, like, there's stuff at the end, like, you can get, like, mech suits and just be like... So I just thought it was really cool. It was just one of those, ooh, look what I found moments.
Cool.
So, I put Star Trek Online on here, but I really haven't played it all.
Not a whole lot of new stuff has happened.
I know there was some side stuff. Like, I missed First Contact Day. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, First Contact Day was I played the mission and it was all right. Basically, all you do is you run around Utopia Planitia shipyard,
and to get the Phoenix pet.
Yeah, and it's I put the Phoenix pet out and I was like, okay,
that's cool.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at 300 days, your veteran reward is you can have a firework burst.
So it's better than the Phoenix.
Well, no, it's as you go along, it's an ability you can activate.
Oh.
It takes up it doesn't take up an item slot on your ship or anything. It just takes up one of your inventory slots in your pouch.
Right.
And you activate the ability and fireworks. And it's like, yay, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like distracting. It's just a non-combat something.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah. This weekend, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Friday until 10 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, tomorrow. It's Junior Officer Appreciation Week.
Okay. What does that mean?
You go to Klingons and Federation. You go to your duty officer recruiter, and you can pick up a commendation boost. For like pretty much all last year, all like Star Trek last year. Almost said Star Wars. I'm thinking about Friday, man. Can't wait for Friday. Sorry.
Yeah, but what do you think it's Star Wars for? Oh, May the 4th. Okay, gotcha.
May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
I was like, that's Avengers. What are you talking about?
I know, but it's Star Wars Day. All right. For all of year 2 of Star Trek, they were your experience boosts. It was on like 8-hour timers. It was an unlimited amount of experience. It was like a 20% experience boost, unlimited. So whatever experience you gained in that 8 hours, boom.
I got that. I remember this now.
Now what they've started to do was you get a 20% boost, but they cap it.
Oh,
It's
ew.
like you only get 10,000 extra points, and divvied into.
It's what World of Warcraft does with its arrested experience.
Yeah, and the different missions are in different classes, like exploration, colonial, science, tactical, that kind of stuff. So you can that extra 10,000 points is spread out between whichever missions you do.
Okay.
Right. The other big thing was they gave away a free duty officer.
Nice. I can't get into my account right now.
The KDF get a Riemann duty officer.
Oh, nice.
And if anyone remembers this TNG episode, the exocomps.
Why does that sound familiar? You got to say something.
The exocomps were 3 little droids that this lady developed to help her do tasks around the.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
Yep. Well, because the exocomps became sentient, kind of, they are now duty officers. So You get an exocomp duty officer.
I got to get in there somehow and do this.
Yep, yeah.
Where's it at? Space Dock?
No, it's on Starfleet Academy.
Okay.
In the library.
Oh, is that the place where you go to get the upgraded duty officers?
Yep.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. All right. Is it a quest or is it just something you get?
It's just something you get.
Nice.
Get in there and.
But Cryptic was hacked, and they reset everyone's passwords.
See, I'm just gonna jump in and see what's going on because, like, I didn't see anything about that.
And see, I would think it was a scam, but I heard other sites talking about it. So,
that's kind of odd.
So I got to reset my password. Yeah. So,
the other cool thing that's been going on is the shuttle event.
Oh, the vault?
Yeah. Haven't played it yet. Cause
they redid it.
Well, there's still the vault mission,
Uh-huh.
but now there's a second mission, and it's one of the things they've been doing is every hour there's different stuff going on in the
Right,
world,
I've seen that.
and that's what this event is. It's an hourly thing that happens at random times throughout the day.
So is it you play through a similar mission to the vault?
I think so. What you do is all these big ships are assaulting and keeping everybody busy outside, and it might be a PvE type event.
Mm-hmm.
You and 4 other people get in your shuttles and swoop in and fix whatever's on the inside.
Nice. So, what about... So, somebody hadn't played World of Warcraft at, like, all... until today.
Until today. I'm now level 36.
42.
42 over there.
On my goblin.
Professor.
Professore. So, I could portal. I portaled you to Silver Moon City.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And it's great because as you go to the different expansions, you get, like, the main city in each area. I'll get a teleport and a portal, too.
All right.
Yeah, so that's really nice. Looking forward to that. I finished Battlestar Galactica. Loved the last season. I thought it was great. Hated the last episode.
Yeah.
I thought it was terrible.
God.
Like, and well, let me refresh. The last episode, I mean the part 3 of the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
The last hour, because like the first 2 are great. It kept setting up like this, like, you know, he's like, I love the, you know, they're about to strip things down, and Adama's like, no, I'm doing one more mission. Nobody's got to go with me. There's a line running down the hangar deck. You're with me, or you're not. I don't care. Just make a decision. I loved that part. You know.
I love the friggin' epic battle scene.
Oh yeah.
They take the Galactica and ram it into the asteroid.
Oh yeah, and that's how they're how are we gonna get people on? Full speed, boom, and then you just see it blow into the. You just like see this like inside cabin, and then just it breaks apart, and the Galactica's pulling in.
So awesome. Reminds me of the scene from Nemesis.
Oh yeah,
It just rams the Enterprise
and they get
into
stuck.
the scimitar.
Oh yeah, so I loved that, and I loved the way it ended.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Where, like, it broke the Galactica's keel.
No. That didn't happen until
After they jumped away.
No, because the end of the second episode was they were at the gun. It was the stand down between Cavill and everybody else, and then they do their. I'm trying not to give too much away.
Yeah.
But they give there's the promise that gets made. And then they stand down. They're like, well, now what? And then it's like to be continued.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but my problem is they like open up, and 5 minutes later, that's resolved. Okay.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Love how he's just like, ah!
Oh, as soon as they were like, all our memories will be one. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna go well.
No, She's all trying to be like, whatever we see, guys, we still got to be friends. Okay? Whatever.
No
happens,
backsies.
No backsies. Guys.
No backsies.
My thing. Why did you stand right next to him? Why did you at least stand on the other side? Maybe you could have gotten away with
and
it.
then they just like, me and Ashley was in there. She was in the bedroom. I was in the bedroom watching on the TV, and she was doing something. She was just kind of watching casually. And she just kept seeing me. I would like pause it. She's like, "Why are you pausing it?" I'm like, trying to see how much is left because it seems like it should be over. And no, there's still 20 minutes.
Yep.
What? Why?
That last episode was so. I'm like,
and I saw like the thing at the end with the 6 in Baltar. That all of this has happened for, and all this will happen again.
Yeah.
I saw that coming because they've played that out. But I'm just like, that kind of idea is so overused.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to expand on it too much more than that.
I still want to know what happened to Kara.
Yeah, exactly. Like all the good stuff. I don't.
And they were sitting there talking, and then he turned around and he turned back.
I guess she was supposed to be like an angel or something.
Well, that's in Razor. That's what that
Yeah,
old hybrid called her, the Angel of Death.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the deuce?
So, I guess we'll finish things out talking about this little snazzy gadget thing here.
Why is it blue? Why is it lit up?
Oh, because it's in sleep mode.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I got a 3DS.
3DS.
3D. Mainly because the story goes is that when Chloe gets because she doesn't get letter grades.
Okay.
She gets like S for satisfactory.
No letter grades.
Not till next year. She's in 2nd grade. Letter grades start 3rd grade.
Gotcha.
She gets like the S for satisfactory, good, and then very good. So she gets VGs. Well, we have this long thing that's like, if she gets mainly VGs, I get her a video game.
Okay. Ah.
So she'll all the time be coming up with a report card like, look, I want a video game. So okay, but she wanted a DS game, it's gotten to the point where it's getting harder for her to find DS games because like all the new ones she wants are all 3DS games.
Gotcha.
And we had a little extra money laying around from the wedding stuff. So, but then it was like, well, if she gets one, I'm gonna want one too to play with her.
Yep.
And then Ashley's like, well, if you two get one, then I'm gonna have to get one. I'm gonna want one too. So we got 3 3DSs. It's really nice. It's all snazzy and stuff.
And it no longer has the front game port, right?
The one down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That went away at the DSi.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
So-
the DSi?
The DSi was when they took the DS Lite and put like cameras and stuff on it.
Okay, that's right. What happened to the 50% bigger DS?
Oh, that was the DS XL.
Okay. Where
That
did
was
that go?
that was the DSi, but just bigger.
Where did that go? Like,
No, it's still around.
it's
You can
still
still get it.
I thought it was like because they were advertising it all the time, and then
Yeah.
they just stopped. Cold
And see,
turkey.
I would even try and show you this, but because you have to look at it the right way, you couldn't. Or you can't really see it.
like the 3D part works on it.
It works. The only problem is like it's very, you turn it the wrong way and it'll mess with your head a little bit.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if you sit and just kind of hold still, or in a relatively still pattern, it's handy. It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't like,
Portable.
huh?
It's portable.
It's portable. I'm not too snazzy on. My problem with it is the same problem I had with the DS. Is the form factor is just not that great.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts my hand, like especially if you try and play it the way they want you to play. Like if I'm playing it like this, it's fine. But then it's like, oh crap, I need the shoulder buttons, and it just this.
Now you got to run up that. Yeah.
Well, just this, it just hurts my hands, kind of.
Okay.
But we're getting because it was hurting Ashley's hands too, because she has her wrists are worse than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on Amazon and got a grip that makes it into more of it
Turns it into like an Xbox controller almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna try it out, and we're gonna try it out and see if that works, and if so,
Cool.
But it's got all sorts of fancy, like you can take 3D movies with this,
Yeah.
and 3D pictures.
What's your? Because I saw the port on the back. It does still allow. No, not the port. The remember the old on the original DS when it still had the front game port. It had a connection for the old connector cable. Because there was there was a Game Boy Advance.
No, it doesn't have
The
that. This is
four-sword
a.
game?
Are you talking about over here?
It's now a fully wireless
That's a
SD card.
SD
right?
card for like saving.
Actually, it's under your finger right there. Okay, it's over here. The big black part right there,
No, that's the stylus.
right next to that.
Right next to it? Oh, it's an IR port.
That's an IR port. Okay.
Yeah. This is the recharge.
That's the okay.
That's the...
The old one had the...
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
Because a Link to the Legend of Zelda 4 sword.
Yeah.
Where you had 4 people playing.
Yeah.
Had to have them all connected. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yep. I love the way you do wireless. Like, I love... That's one thing Nintendo got right, is like, I got 4 people wanting to play this game. I only have 1 copy of said game. Okay, we'll do download play.
Does it download?
Yes. So, like,
That's
we were
awesome.
playing Mario Kart, the DS version, because I didn't want to pay to get the... I was like, I already have Mario Kart DS. Do I really need it just for, like, 3D? Yeah. But this does the download play for the DS games as well. So, like, me and Ashley were just sitting in bed playing Mario Kart. I've got it running on my DS, and she's just doing the download play. You don't get all the options.
Okay.
Like, you can't pick your character. There's only a certain number of levels that you can do. But it's still better than nothing,
Yeah, that is.
right? So that was the big problem, like, me and my brother back when we used to have Game Boys. Like, we want to play, but you got to both have the same game.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's snazzy. I'll have to do more. And I got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in 3D. Because I never had a 64. So I never played Ocarina of Time. Everyone talks about how great it is. And I was like, I never played it.
Ocarina.
Whatever. However you say it. And then Ashley got the Super Mario 3D Land. I can't wait to play that too.
Okay.
And then Chloe got like Nintendogs.
Oh.
One of the other cool things is they have like they call it like altered reality, AR, where like you like for instance for Nintendogs, it's got a little card that you hold in your hand, and the system reads the card, and then on its screen it'll project. It'll take the camera and then overlay like the dog, so it looks like you're holding the dog in your hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it just different sort of thing where it takes the camera picture and then overlays with like judging by whatever card you have in your hand, it overlaid like your Mii. You have like the Mii's like you have on the Wii.
On the Wii, yeah, cool.
So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Plenty of gadgets.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I'm get to stay at home because I'm broke now.
Hey.
Weddings are expensive.
Yeah, they
Oh my gosh. What about you, Philip? You got anything else you want to talk about?
are. There's really not a whole lot going on. We checked out the little Diablo 3 TV spot.
Yeah.
That's coming out on May 15th.
Oh yeah.
My computer won't handle it.
Oh yeah.
Friday, The Avengers is coming out, people.
Yes.
Go see The Avengers.
Why not?
I think we should like Fandango the tickets now.
We were actually talking about that because we want to make sure we got our tickets. We'll have to synchronize our watches.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Oh man, that looks like it's gonna be such an awesome game, awesome movie, man.
Oh yeah.
The thing I'm loving is that Iron Man has a jetpack.
Yeah.
That was one of the design things I always saw in the suit. I was like, why did you put him in the feet? What if you like get all funkily balanced somehow and you start twirling end over end? Put it on a jetpack. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I just love how he integrates. Every building he goes to has a suit extractor for him.
Wouldn't you? If you had that much money?
Oh hell yeah, I would too.
Aw, dang! I needed armor up, but I'm in the wrong building.
Then you got your.
Well, it's like Bruce Wayne had would store like bat suits in all his buildings.
Yeah. Or no, what was the one with Val Kilmer?
All
He
right. Had the tube that
He
would
had
go.
the tube in Wayne Tower. It's
Yeah.
like, you think the building engineers would have wondered what this tube was that went all the way back to Wayne Manor? I'm like, hey boss, what's going on?
Sewage pipe.
That's right. Yeah, you plan on doing that right at your desk, boss? That's
I'm Bruce Wayne.
do what I want.
Why do you think I lock the doors?
But yeah, I think it's when you're in the wrong building. That's what. See, people don't understand why I call it this. His little suitcase suit. That's the oh shit suit.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't. They're like, why do you call it that? I don't understand why you call it that. When did he use it? What would be your logical thing when you see a guy coming at you with electroplasm whips? Oh shit.
Suit. And you see him
Boom.
like he's like, toss me the case. He's like, just toss me the case. I wish they didn't show that in the trailer. That was the one thing about that movie about Iron Man 2 is I wish they had not shown the suitcase thing in the trailer. Because when I saw it in the trailer, I was like,
yeah,
dude!
And then you got to it in the movie, and you were still like, dude, but you already knew it was there.
You knew it was coming. You knew what the case was.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like,
you gotta leave been, some stuff. You
gotta
leave
can't show all your cards.
That's why I'm liking.
Speaking of cards. Well, wait, go ahead and finish your thought.
I'm liking the new trailers that are coming out when these
because they're not giving away a lot.
They're not giving away. I like the head count thing. He's like, let's do a head count. You've got a super soldier, a demigod, 2 master assassins, and me. I have an army. We have a Hulk.
Bruh. Now, have you seen the one where it's like Captain America and he's like, Hulk, smash.
And then he gets all heavy. He's like,
yeah. So it looks like it's going to be awesome. But speaking, I mentioned cards.
Cards.
We're going to shut things down. In fact, let's officially shut things down.
We're being played off stage.
So we're going to finish things up here, take a little break, recharge, and then it's time for the after show. We're going to do things a little different. I had originally said I've been having this issue with bandwidth and having screen, so I was talking about only streaming on the Donkey TV, but I just decided it wasn't worth it. So if anybody cares to watch live, we will still be streaming it on my twitch.tv/OCDcast or on OCDcast.com/live. But I'll be taking the videos and I'll still be recording them in a little bit higher quality and putting them on YouTube. So still trying to figure out if I want to post the entire video, if I just want to take like clips, like the best clips and put them together. Mm-hmm. So I may try doing both. So let me know. Give me your context, your feedback. Speaking of feedback, Chris at OCDcast.com. Let me know what's up. Say hey. Is there something you want me to talk about? You can Twitter me, twitter.com/ChrisTheProf, twitter.com/Philip_RD, and Facebook.com/ObsessiveComicsDisorder. OCDcast.com has all this information for you guys, so go to that website and keep it in your browser. This wonderful music in your ears. That's the song L3 by Skyhawk, and we want to thank him for letting us use it. It's on his album Function. Go get it now. So,
buy it.
That wraps up a show. We will see you guys next week. My name's Chris.
My name's Philip.
And thank you guys for watching. Did you see me do the cha-cha slide at the wedding?
I did. I watched everybody dance.
I was like, okay, I'll dance for this because I get told what to do.
Yeah. I don't know what a Charlie Brown is, though.
That was the one thing, like, Charlie Brown. I
don't think anybody knows what a Charlie Brown is anymore.
No.
They just kind of do something. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm here grabbing my commendation experiences.